Now, you know what? Hey, trendsetters. Now, I didn't realize that this box was sitting here and it's empty. And it's because I picked it up because the wind blew it from out the but it's crazy. Now, when I came in here to do the reading, it was 911 on the clock. Now, every time I start to see 911 a lot, especially when I'm coming into a reading, it gives me calamity. It's like some shit is about to go down. Now, let me first address Bino's baby mama and how she crashed out today. And she said the only reason she crashed out it was because Bino didn't choose to spend the holidays with his son. Now, the baby don't know shit about Thanksgiving. So she can stop the cat because she wanted Bino to spend the day with her and their son. She wanted him to choose them. Now, I'm going to come back to her because, you know, this has a lot to do with the way, the reason why Chrisean is crashing out as well. Now, after some observation and thinking about the situation where they was located, it just doesn't give me the vibe of somebody that has the that type of means that will even resort to gang violence. A jacuzzi and a pool? You know, just the infrastructure, you know, it's very established. California already is very, you know, you have to have a good means of income to survive, sustain yourself out there. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm not sure. You know, it made me even think about when they turned out the lights and she was very demanding of them to turn back on the lights. The way she what's up with, you know, it really pissed off. So I'm not sure who was behind the door. Was it truly his family? You know what I mean? I'm not sure. However, the reading that I did, it still equates the same. Because it's just foretelling, you know, or demonstrating the energy that she was experiencing, trauma. And, you know, holidays are very toxin on the self-esteem. I want y'all to really pay attention to how a holiday can really affect your mood, how you feel about yourself, how you feel about your family, how you feel loved. That's some effed up stuff right there. I don't celebrate the holidays, but I'm just saying it's very, you know, a lot of people hurt themselves around the holiday. They take themselves out. They hurt other people. A lot of crimes of passion. Now, I don't know what happened that would make her wake up. And it's just giving me the feeling that they didn't wake up together. Because, yeah, she texted him. Now, a lot of people was wondering if it was Chrisean or if it was another baby mama. But because he said that the person was so godly one moment and then, you know, on some other BS, you can barely understand what he be talking about because he talked in such of a riddle. I'm talking about he is really the Joker. When I say he the Joker, he is really the freaking Joker. You know? Now, Chrisean is out here really playing a dangerous game. And then, you know, this the crazy part that she's going to say that Blue is going to come do something to him. And he's such a piece of work until he just pissed me off so bad. Now, he's out here talking about Junior doesn't have any disabilities or anything like that right there. And that's only so that he don't have to step up to the plate. Because everybody's pressuring, for him to get some type of assistance. And that's just the way for him to cop out of it. I even seen another clip in regards to him, going to get legal rights, to, he even had the nerve to say that he want to take on him, independently without Chrisean. What is BS? He don't want to do nothing. He don't have to do nothing because it's not his kid. But what he is doing is really, he's messing with her emotions. Almost like making her stay attached. And I don't know if it's necessarily because he want that or if he's afraid to let go because of, viewership. I'm not sure what it is. But it's crazy. And it's really messing with her. Because for the simple fact that she think that she can actually depend on him to take out the 33 boy. She's threatening violence, threatening to pow him in the face. When I say that, whoosh, man, it's like nobody is really peeping the red flags here. Nobody is really peeping the red flags. This girl is really about to spiral. I told you, every time she opened up her mouth and expressed how she really feel about somebody, because this is not discussed between her and the individual. She get online and they learn about, her plans online with the rest of us. And I told you, everybody think that she's a damn fool. Now, I don't care if this was his family on the other side of this door or this condo or this bed and breakfast or Airbnb or whatever it was. My assessment of her getting in that pool and having to go in that house wet like that still remains to be the same. Everybody is still looking at you like you crazy, girl. Now, I told you that boy is very abusive. The first when I seen that this crime deck, because I didn't even realize that it was here, and I barely ever used this deck. I think I may have used it maybe once or twice. Now, I'm not going to use it this time either. But it made me think about in China, how they had those buildings that caught ablaze. Now, I'm sure you probably seen it on YouTube. But anyway, it's pretty much like the Twin Towers, which is so crazy. Let me see. Hold on. Let me show you. In 9/11, and that's the. And I'm talking about. I didn't even put the 9/11, with that building until just now. Hold on. Now, I'm sure that everybody probably done seen it, but, just in case you hadn't. Let me see. Hold on. And I'm going to pull some cards. Oh, wait a minute. Let me do YouTube. Now, he still got a chain. Ain't nothing's good gonna come from this. And it made me think about when Wack, expressed, how much worth was around Chrisean Rock's neck, and now that he got it around his neck, I don't know, y'all. I just don't know how well this is gonna work out. Let me see. Burning buildings in China. Let me see. You see? It's just like let me see. Look at that. The death toll rises. It's in Hong Kong. Let me see. And it just made me think about 9/11. And I told you, it's a lot going to be going on as we move into the solar this winter. 12/12 portal. Oh, baby. I told you, they want a big fish. Now, you can look it up. And it just made me think about that. Look at that. That is insane. Not to mention, you know, the wildfires that carry on in California. It's so much, I don't know, it's something going on with the energy. Even the gold rush has been coming up. And I tell you, all this is a lot of spiritual warfare, and a lot of this is energy harvesting. But anyway, let me see. Give me the energy in regards to Chrisean. How she feel about your boy? Yeah, 8 of Cups is moving on. Yeah, I figured she. Yeah, you see, she see the deception. Now I'm not sure what he did. Because, you know, he had to do something. And I'm not sure if it was involving his baby mama or not. But it was something. And she gave these people all her freaking money. Yeah. You see? All the gifts given. And the strength card. And the temptation over here. They even wanted to charge her $95 to turn on the little heat for the pool. Which gives me the feeling that it wasn't her Airbnb. You know what I'm saying? Because she would have just went and turned it on. So it does give me the feeling that it was some sort of invite. But it just made me think. And I don't know if it was necessarily I'm not sure. Because whatever they was trying to turn on as far as heating the pool, she was very aware of it. And I don't know if she gave them money, you know, for it or something, if it was some type of gift. You know, and the mother, I believe it was some money owed to her for taking care of Junior a while back. You know, it's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes that we're not aware of, because it was a while we was wondering where Junior was, and I think that his mom had him. For a short time, anyway. A couple of days. Alright. What's going on with these 6 pentacles? Yeah, see? Standing up for yourself. I don't know, in the strength card, I'm not sure what happened that made her feel so displaced. And I think it probably was more or less coming from him. because when the people was coming outside the house or the Airbnb, when they was talking to her, they wasn't talking to her like she was, straight crazy. They was still, it wasn't like they were being rude. I think it was him. Yeah. Let's see what the high priestess right here next. See, she sensed it. She sensed the pushback. The resistance that he was, even despite, her generosity, what she was trying to get him. We can all tell that by her saying that she loved him online, putting him on the spot, my add you. What the strength card and the high priestess. See, this is the soul and the spirit. The ego. Right here with the high priestess. She was tapping into that. She can sense it. That's why she had to go out there and get in the pool. Yeah. The distance, the travel, the moving forward, the chemistry, the communication, the lack of communication. Because I'm looking at communication with the high priestess as well as, the 8 wands right here. Yeah, and he still got a goddamn necklace though. Wow. Yeah. And there she go. And he don't want it. He even, you can hear, his disdain for any ideals that she had, by how he was responding to one of those Q&As that he had on his live. Especially when I was talking about, his kids, her kids. Wow. And it makes it so bad next week. And next week is tomorrow. She'll have somebody else and she'll do it all over again. Oh, goodness. Yeah, 10. You see? Oh. It's almost like, because these are very passionate cards. Fire. It's gonna, the wand's gonna represent, passion. The act of, intimacy. The cups, you'll have it there, but, it's a cup right here. At the bottom of the deck, but what is with? Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's only money. It's almost like he don't even want to have sex with y'all. You see? Because that's the wand and, the boundaries. And she talking about she's celibate. Well, let's just do that then. You know what I'm saying? Let's just go ahead and play with that. Yeah, because this is a lot of stress. Look at all the pushback, on both ends. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this one is the strength card. Pushback, keeping somebody at bay. And the same over here. That's crazy. Yeah. And see what the offer is? Now, I'm not sure if this offer is... Whoa. Boy, now he getting on lines, threatening people and stuff like that right there because of Chrisean. Now, this last week you said you ain't seen no signs that she would do anything. he's not the internet guy. Now you can't keep him off the internet. I'm trying to tell you, boy. I don't know, y'all. I just don't see this ending well at all. See the money? Right here with the gift giving? Yeah, Queen of Swords. She mad as hell. She wanted to really invest in it. There she go, moving on. And see? Restriction. And look at that. Ah, man. You think, it was so crazy. I was listening to, some of the comments and I forget what channel I was on, but somebody was talking about the last two dudes that she was with and how they haven't seen one of them in a long time, not even in the media, online or anything. He need a wellness check. Ain't no telling with this girl. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. There she go. See, she can't even go. Now, damn. Now, this is the car that always kind of demonstrate her being in Baltimore and in Cali. Maybe she's still in California. I don't know. But she need to go back to Baltimore. I don't know, y'all. Yeah. You can't, they want you up out of there, girl. They want you up out of there. And who that? Now, we know that her handler comes up as this all the time, and it's right here behind her back. And there's the Ten of Wands. I don't know. She might be trying to tell us something, because there go the 10 right there, and there's this deception with the Magician, and he's the Joker. Yeah. Damn. It's like, he was talking about he was 10 years old and his mom had a pow-pow on her hip too. I don't know, Chrisean, you might not want to mess with these people. The Fool. The High Priestess and the Justice. Man. And then oh my God. Woo! It really is giving me 911, but now look at the Hermit. The Hermit, the High Priestess, and the Justice. It's like, it's just giving me the feeling because the Hermit is, somebody that's going in hermit, separating themselves. It's like going in a cave. With the High Priestess and Justice, it's on like a bitch need to lay low. Yeah, with this 3 of Wands over here. Because, girl, listen, I don't know what she up against, girl. This is not good. This is not good. Why she out there trying to bait a war, a rage war? Now, I don't know why she would do it with punk ass Blue. Like, now I do believe he used to be some type of boxer or something like that right there, but I'm just listening to him on Vlad. It was at one point I used to think that he had a little bit of common sense. I'm like, this bitch is a whole damn fool. I'm like, are you kidding me? Especially when you're making excuses in regards to, stepping up and being a father to Junior. That ain't never going to happen. I would love to see that happen. And he making all the excuses in the world so that he don't have to. Chrisean said she would drop the little nigga off. But I ain't seen him pick him up yet. That's why it's nothing wrong with him. That's why he don't have any disabilities. That way, y'all don't force him to do anything for Junior. He can walk. I don't remember what my son started walking at 9 months, and he did this because I got up on the bed. I set him in the middle of the bed, and I just started running around him. Like he actually got the fuck up. I was like, "Oh my God, you talking about a miracle?" 9 months. I think he was potty trained at 1 year old. I don't know, y'all. My daughter, on the other hand, was not like that right there. But being a parent and a mother, for a child to talk, you don't have to be in their face talking about, say, mommy and daddy. They hear your ass. You could be sitting right next to them. You don't have to be picking them up, teaching them how to damn walk either. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. Just talking to somebody like we ain't got no damn sense or know no better. But he probably didn't, he probably wasn't, a hands-on daddy any damn way out here trying to build a brothel. I can't, this listening to him really pisses me off. And anybody gonna listen to anybody, make sense out of anything when he got a whole fucking face full of dead homies. Those the dead homies that he's serving. Those logos. And there's the devil. Right next to justice. And this how a bitch moving. And I'm telling you, a bitch better watch their back. A bitch better watch their back. That's Chrisean. That's how she moving. That's how she moving. And that's 10 swords. Yeah, she feels stabbed in the back. What color he got on? Red, right? Girl. Lovers is the bottom card. And there you go. Yeah, feeling left out on the coat in regards to the past. Yeah, it's a lot. Chrisean, I'm talking about, it's so much stem from Charlotte. So much stem from her childhood. So much. So much. And I'm talking about just, that feeling of abandonment on that holiday. Ain't that crazy how a day can make people spaz out? Just think about being a baby mama. I told y'all when I was doing the readings back on her before, he just don't like her. She want to be a family with him so bad. She is Chrisean Rock 2.0. I swear they're the same. She just ain't drink with her baby. She don't even care. If she had the H to the I to the VBB, yet she wouldn't even care to put his dirty laundry out there if it'll stop him from being with anybody else. She cracked that shit. You talking about Chrisean and her is crazy just alike. Talking about the baby. She crying because he didn't want to spend the day with his. That that baby don't know shit about Thanksgiving. That was all about you and what you wanted. Yeah. This girl is trying to get she trying to get everybody. She looking for love in all the wrong places. Now she got a little money left that she gonna call in a couple of favors. Yeah. Y'all, I don't know. I don't see this ending well. But anyway, I'll be back with another one. But I just wanted to come in and have that for y'all in the morning. And I know somebody asked me, could I do other reading? On my little channel, girl. I will hope to. I don't even have 1,000 subscribers, y'all. You know? And you look back on any of the other readings I have done that doesn't pertain to Chrisean, just don't go through the algorithm. So hit the like button. Share the video. Hype the video. Leave a comment. Put some hearts in the chat. Anything. I don't care. Put some clowns and jokers in the damn in the chat. Because that's what all these fools is. And somebody gonna get hurt.